Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man, let's talk about, they said that Wilder and Zhang could be on the undercard with Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou March 9th. They could be in separate bouts, so they could fight each other, right? So it was told to me through the grapevine, some rumor that Wilder signed a 3-fight deal with the Saudis for a lot of money, and that they potentially still want to see him fight Anthony Joshua. Now, Joshua wanted to fight for an IBF title, but I'm guessing, and I said I'm guessing, I'm assuming that they didn't get word that after the Fury and Usyk fight that they wasn't going to strip them of the IBF, so the Philip Harkovich fight probably on ice. So apparently, I think it's March 9th or something like that, AJ could be fighting Zhang. She bang. And fighting my bad, Francis Ngannou, and Wilder could possibly fight Zhang, or they could be in separate fight cards. So I feel like if they paying Wilder a bunch of money, you know what I mean, they probably gonna want to see him fight Zhang. And a lot of people think he'll lose that fight. Wilder just don't look to have it no more. And that's what sitting on that pine to do, or sitting at home will do. No matter how much training you're doing, it's nothing. It's that song. What's that song? It's nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Real thing. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing like the real thing. So, and I feel him. I absolutely do. But if he get in there, man, he gotta work. He gotta work behind that jab a lot more. He gotta be back training by now, and getting into another pre-camp and running and all that stuff. Cause Zhang a dangerous fight. He got to beat Zhang with a lot of speed and movement. That's how you beat him. But Zhang got good timing on getting his power shots off, and he hits you, it's a wrap. And look like Wilder ain't got that right hand right now, or got the strength in the legs to get that right hand off. So that could be an issue. That could be a huge issue. So if his power ain't there, and then again, I remember Zhang 40 years old too, ain't he? So he could fall off a cliff. So if I'm Wilder, I'm taking this match seriously. And he ain't gonna leave no money on the floor, and you about to retire anyway. So you got to get in there and do what you got to do. But if he did all that moving without a jab, he got to throw the jab. Got to. Malik said, be patient. You ain't saying that shit for 12 rounds. Get that jab going. That's what you should have been saying. Hook off that jab. Get that jab going. That should have been the instruction. You know what I'm saying? But that could be a career-ending fight for him. They might just give him the third fight money. If it's 3-fight deal, they might just give him the third fight money as a gift and say, "Oh, happy with the thought of it, Wilder." But that's a fight that if Wilder can get the right hand going, that's a fight that you might see multiple knockdowns in. That's a fight you don't want to blink. That might steal the show. That really might steal the show. But, he know. He said, I gotta get that dog back. Man, ain't no getting that old yellow ain't coming back, bro. Once you done made your money, you done got comfortable. You can sit out the ring. You saying, I was already thinking about retiring. You already said, I don't need to fight no more. That's the problem. You comfortable. And you inactive. That's the problem. You comfortable and inactive. That don't, and you 40. That don't go together. If he get back in there in March, he maybe can recapture the flame. He maybe can recapture some of his, his fast twitch back. But they got to get back in there, and they got to see physically, mentally where he at. They got to. But, glad he didn't fight him last fight. 'Cause boy, they would have been singing, I miss my Uncle Wilder. He shouldn't be gone in front of his home. He didn't do nothing wrong. But he got to be Zhang with speed but his speed. Stay behind his height and his power and his speed. That'd be my advice. That'd be my advice. Cause I ain't gonna be trying to punch between your shots just like Joseph Parker is though. He like to hold his ground, he like to get time. So you gotta watch some guys who like to punch with you. So you just getting off quick shots. You ain't really sitting on one shot, you just getting off, and then you looking to get off the one shot when you got him off balance. But Wilder not knowing how to throw other punches like a left hook or a looping right hook, a right hand or a right hand to the body, that's gonna hurt him. You know, if Wilder can drop that power to the body, it'd be dangerous. But most heavyweights don't really rip the body. That's why Tyson Fury don't mind giving you the body. Pause. Because he know most heavyweights not gonna go to the body. You know? Riddick Bowe said, I'll fight Tyson Fury, I'll tear them ribs up because he giving it to you. And a guy like Zhang that's older, man, I'm pop, going right to that body. Pop, pop, pop. Now I'm bringing that heat upstairs. Bringing that heat right on upstairs. But yeah, I for Wilder, he probably need a tune-up. He need a softer tune-up than Joseph Parker. But Zhang, I mean, shit, he need to be active too. I'm surprised they didn't get him, on the card for some activity. He need to be active too, because he getting up there in age. That's one thing Eddie Hearn is doing, is keeping Anthony Joshua mad active. He keeping Anthony Joshua active as possible. Now Heyman keeping his fighters inactive off of pride, off of not wanting to work with other promoters, not wanting to work with, make the biggest fights so they can have more fight dates and get other people interested in PBC. The whole nine. So, but if I was a bet man, they probably gonna be in separate bouts. Now Wilder might have some type of pride. He might have some type of pride as far as wanting to show people he still got it and go get into a tough fight like Zhang and to earn the Anthony Joshua fight. Cool. Well, you better come correct. Cause Zhang ain't gonna be fighting all scared like Joseph Parker. And he coming to knock Wilder out. Especially people seeing that right hand ain't what it used to be, and that speed ain't what it used to be. That speed is his power. How you get twerk on that punch is his power. So, you had Wilder talking about Ngannou and Anthony Joshua wasn't respecting Joseph Parker. And that wasn't smart at all. But that's a fight that I would want to see, man. And just hopefully Wilder will come correct. If he don't, man, it could be the last time you see Wilder in the square circle. You don't want to see him go out on no L. And also if he win the fight versus Zhang, if they do end up fighting, then they keep Anthony Joshua fight alive. So, keep that fight alive. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing, what they can cook up and what they gonna, do in that Saudi Arabia card. I don't even know what the Usyk and Fury undercard looking like, and that's about a month. That's almost a month out. Probably ain't gonna be no undercard. Probably has a whole couple fights on there. How much money they spending on them? So that's supposed to be February 17th. So we'll to see what that's hitting for and what that's looking like. But yeah, Zhang and Wilder, man. If Wilder can get back on it in his prime and get back on his, and, you know, get his fast twitch muscles going back, you know, he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem for Zhang. And Zhang is already a problem, but you know, and Zhang is also the WBO interim title holder too. So they'd be if he fights Zhang, he'd be fighting for an interim title match, and that put him in position to fight the winner of Fury and Usyk too. They probably gonna fight more than once, possible. So that's something to think about too. Zhang is the WBO interim champion. So, yep, he got an interim belt. So he might become world champion if, you know, Fury and Usyk retire or vacate. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good313, Venmo CJ Good313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Shout out the Box Room playlist. Shout out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.